Wanya back inside the wrestling basement, coming at you with another episode of What to Expect Friday Night Smackdown edition following the 2020 WWE Draft. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Now, as we all seen last week on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night Smackdown, we seen a lot of superstars get shook up, a lot of superstars switch brands, and even champions switch brand, which I was very surprised. And we all know that they'll never switch the world champion, but we seen both Raw and Smackdown tag team champions pretty much switch brands with anything there. So first up tonight, we got the Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. Now, what we can pretty much expect from Sami Zayn, well, according to the draft, Kevin Owens got drafted over there to the blue brand of Friday Night SmackDown. So I think it only makes sense since he is done with The Fiend and Alexa Bliss, and pretty much, you know, Aleister Black, I think he stayed on Raw with his wife Zelina Vega, but if I'm not mistaken, that they did draft Aleister Black to Friday Night SmackDown. So either he gonna continue his storyline with Aleister Black, or he's gonna go after Sami Zayn's Intercontinental Champion, because it only makes sense because if we all remember, Sami Zayn definitely got attacked by Kevin Owens when he became the NXT World Heavyweight Champion. So they got one of those two directions to continue tonight on Friday Night SmackDown between Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn, and Aleister Black. And as far as Aleister Black, I definitely wouldn't mind seeing him become the Intercontinental Champion. Next up, confirmed tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we can expect to see the Freak Lars Sullivan go one-on-one with Jeff Hardy. Now, Lars Sullivan been a racist piece of shit. It's one thing to be racist, but it's another thing to be fucking pathetic and sad with it. Now, as far as Lars Sullivan, of course he done returned and shit, he done beat John Morrison and the Miz ass, he done beat Jeff Hardy and Matt Riddle ass. So we can pretty much expect Lars Sullivan to come out there and beat Jeff Hardy ass. But one thing I honestly don't see in the WWE is, why the hell would they build a superstar up like this and he don't win fucking championship gold? He didn't win championship gold in NXT, so how the hell he gonna win championship gold at an A+ level, that being the main roster of the WWE? Now, as far as championships, he's showing the fuck ain't finna defeat Roman Reigns for a Universal Champion. He completely scratched that shit off his list. It ain't happening. He could potentially defeat Sami Zayn for an Intercontinental Champion, but a man his size, he definitely need to be the world champion. But like I said, if he didn't do shit in NXT, he definitely ain't gonna do shit on the main roster. He better take his fucking win over Jeff Hardy and fucking kick rocks. Next up, we got the farewell match of the New Day as a stable when they go against the trio of Shinsuke Nakamura, Sheamus, and Cesaro. Now we seeing the return of the Bar tonight versus the New Day. As far as this 6-man tag team match, the New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods is the Raw Tag Team Champions. They switched championship with the Street Profits, so you pretty much get how that's the direction as far as that. And since this is the New Day farewell, you gotta know the New Day is gonna walk out of there victorious tonight in this 6-man tag team match. But a huge spoiler and a huge swerve that we could potentially see as far as the 6-man tag team match is, since Big E is separated from New Day, everybody think that they just gonna ride off in the sunset and go their separate ways. But tonight is the perfect night for Big E to turn heel and beat Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods ass and send them back to Monday Night Raw with those red Raw Tag Team Champions. Like I said, that's something that nobody will see coming. And personally, I'm expecting to see that. That's really the only way they can do it. And on top of that, since we know Big E is separated from the New Day, I really look forward to seeing what's going to be his theme music, his new attire, and pretty much overall his new entrance since he is split from New Day. I don't indeed believe that they're going to keep all the New Day stuff, you know, on both brands. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see in the up and coming weeks. Also, we got the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits. Now, it's going to be pretty hard to watch Monday Night Raw without the Street Profits walking out of there. But tonight, we got the Street Profits on the blue brand of Friday Night SmackDown. Friday Night SmackDown officially is the Smoke Town. As far as the Street Profits, we can expect them to defend the SmackDown Tag Team Champions against Bobby Roode, Robert Roode, and Dolph Ziggler. Now, how the hell Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler keep on getting all these damn Tag Team Championship matches? But we all know they in the same. The Street Profits are definitely going to kick Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler ass tonight to remain and retain the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. But again, the tag team division is pretty much dead. I honestly feel as though they should have unified both tag team champions to create one tag team champion all over the WWE. But maybe the career team to finally pull somebody's ass, and they got something up their sleeve as far as tonight. And pretty much like I said, we can definitely expect the Street Profits to walk out there still the SmackDown Tag Team Champion. Now, Raw had the Street Profits, and that shit was amazing. But now, the Street Profits on Friday Night SmackDown, the Tag Team division over there is definitely finna get a hell of a lot litter. Tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we can expect to see the return of Daniel Bryan. Now, as far as what Daniel Bryan got going, I can definitely see Daniel Bryan, fighting against Sami Zayn. Going back to the first point of this video, Sami Zayn really, his championship reign is really up in the air as far as like who is next to challenge him. So since he did defeat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, which that shit was like a roll up, that was one of the worst matches on the WrestleMania card. But like I said, they can pretty much revisit their storyline, and we can potentially see Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn. Not necessarily in a Intercontinental Championship match, but just see a great one-on-one match between those two superstars. And since we're talking about great superstars, we can't go with this video without saying Sasha Banks and Bayley, the storyline for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, as far as these two ex-best friends, we all seen it come, but if you thinking like me, I always thought this would be Sasha Banks that turned on Bayley, but indeed they intensified the Bayley heel turn and had her turn on Sasha Banks, which is a huge swerve in the turn events, and they pretty much building Sasha Banks up to be this babyface, which she needs to completely lose this blue hair, because when I see blue hair Sasha Banks, I'm mad to assume she's finna beat somebody ass. So as far as tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, they have yet to confirm it, but we can pretty much expect to see Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship in a Hell in a Cell match at the pay-per-view. So tonight, we're just one step closer to seeing that match coming to play, and they can pretty much confirm this going to happen tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. And last and certainly not least, we got the Tribal Chief, the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, defending his Universal Championship against Braun Strowman. We all know Braun Strowman was traded to Monday Night Raw. Now, this match is going to go like every single other match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. As big as Roman Reigns is, and shit, compared to Braun Strowman, Braun Strowman is a huge man compared to Roman Reigns, and yet still, Roman Reigns is still going to kick his ass and remain the Universal Champion. And plus, Roman Reigns really can't lose because they'll mess up the storyline between him and his cousin Jey Uso. So that pretty much confirms, and what we can expect to see is Roman Reigns defeat Braun Strowman for the Universal Champion, and we definitely get that Hell in a Cell match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. But a huge turn event that I honestly wouldn't mind seeing, but it'll definitely fuck up the storyline. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing a triple threat Hell in a Cell match between those three superstars, Universal Championship. But tonight, definitely Jey Uso is going to play a part, and that's pretty much all we can expect tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. So, with that being the end of today's video, feel free to smash that like button, super kick subscribe button, comment down below, and hit that bell notification. Till next time, this is the Wrestling Basement.